Connection, and I'm joined today by Katia from Sud de France Development, who is going to speak to you first about the wonders of the Languedoc-Roussillon region, which is now known as l'Occitanie. I'm then going to talk to you about some fantastic packages and products that we have at French Travel Connection, and we will then have a bit of time for some questions and answers before the lovely Anaïs from Atout France tells you all about a great prize that you might be able to win. So over to you, Katia.
Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you, Briony, for the introduction. So welcome to Occitanie, Sud de France destination. My name is Katia, and I'm delighted to present you the assets of my region. So for those who are not familiar with this new name, Occitanie, there's been a fusion between the region Languedoc-Roussillon and the region Midi-Pyrénées. So where are we? Situated between Spain and Provence, the region benefits from an exceptional climate with more than 300 sunny days per year. Occitanie is located at 3 hours by high-speed train, TGV, and 1 hour and 50 minutes by plane from Paris to Montpellier, as well as 3 hours drive both from Nice on the French Riviera and Barcelona in Spain, 3 hours by high-speed train from Barcelona as well, and all the main cities in Europe also have easy access to the region. The region has a natural, cultural, and historical richness, including numerous monuments, castles, and abbeys, inherited from former civilizations like the Greeks, the Roman, or the Cathars. And the region counts 8 sites which are classified as World Heritage by UNESCO. Among them, you have the Canal du Midi, the medieval town of Carcassonne, the Pont du Gard, the Ways of St. James, the Vauban fortresses, the Caux and Cévennes agro-pastoral landscapes, the Gavarnie Circus, and the episcopal city of Albi. Occitanie offers a wide range of attractions and activities for successful holidays, so I let you analyze its assets through this presentation movie. Enjoy. So thank you very much for your attention. So now let's just talk about the specialist program. Indeed, the region has launched an online training program called Sud de France Travel Academy, which is dedicated to travel agents and tour operators who would like to discover or improve their knowledge about the region and its offers. Once you will have passed the test, you will be certified Sud de France specialist. So I advise you to go and log on to www.suddefrancetravelacademy.com. Another initiative led by our region is the Cercle Prestige, which is a network of tourism professionals in the region, bringing together only the most prestigious establishments and attractions in the region with a premium leisure clientele. The club presents a large offers of quality, grouping together many different types of establishments like golf courses, an helicopter company, 5-star luxury hotels, castles to rent, spa and well-being, charming hotels, luxury villas, and guest houses. The region has the oldest and widest vineyard in the world and produces some of the most renowned French wines. For wine lovers, a wine tourism club has also been created dedicated to the discovery of the wine industry in the region, like sites, wine cellars, vineyard estates, accommodations, and DMCs. So this is the club Oenotourisme. So thank you very much for your attention today. For more information on our region, do not hesitate to visit our website, www.destinationsuddefrance.com. You will also be able to download brochures or maps. So have a nice day. And now let's hear Bryony, who's going to talk to you about cruising along the Canal du Midi, which represents an incredible experience. So thank you very much to all.
Thank you so much, Katia. So at French Travel Connection, or FTC, we give travellers the opportunity to really relax on board some of the most elegant barges as they drift along the Canal du Midi, sipping lovely wines, enjoying gourmet cuisine, and docking to immerse themselves in the heart of l'Occitanie. So the onboard experience on a barge, life on board a crewed canal barge is definitely a luxurious one. Barges on the Canal du Midi cater for up to 10 people, making it a very intimate experience. And the experience is also all about fine dining. So all meals promise to be a gastronomic adventure. Lunch is generally a 3-course meal. You'll have dinner that's often a 5-course meal. The chef on board cooks with freshly and locally sourced ingredients. So clients, for example, can wake up to fresh bread, pastries, and fruit. The chef is very happy to tailor the meals to everyone's preferences, and we do tell people not to hesitate to ask for anything. So, for example, we've had some clients in the past who absolutely loved whiskey, so we made sure that the crew, that they were stocked up on the finest whiskies on board. On board, you'll also have an excellent selection of fine regional and international wine. And then the open bar is available 24/7. So you'll see on the next slide that the service on board is it's outstanding. Guests are welcomed on board with champagne. The crew will ask the passengers what they like and all of the necessary questions to make their journey a unique one. Our barges, they're inclusive of a complete crew. So you'll have a master chef, a deckhand, a hostess, as well as an experienced captain who will also serve as your guide. And generally, most of the time, there's one crew member for every 2 passengers, which makes it a very intimate, again, experience. The crew, they'll also make sure they plan kids' activities if there are any on board, or any suitable activities for the group. So it's a highly professional, they're all English speaking, the crew, and they're very attentive to needs of the guests on board. All cabins are cleaned on a daily basis. In terms of daily excursions, our cruises on the Canal du Midi, they include visits to local markets, for example. You'll have visits to chateaux, wine tastings, and don't forget that everything is included in the barge experience. So you'll have your daily excursions included in that, as well as the transfer, the food, the wine, everything is organized for the clients. So in terms of the barges, they're all furnished with modern comforts and have a style of their own. They're renovated every winter. The barges that cruise the Canal du Midi have between 2 and 5 cabins, so the maximum people on board will be 10. Expect jacuzzis on the outdoor deck. You'll have bikes to be able to use, fine wood paneling, carpeting, all blended into traditional or antique decor. What we've done at French Travel Connection is that we've rated barges from charming to ultra luxury class ratings. So some of the boats, they'll have an open plan demonstration galley. These are the more luxurious barges, and guests will be able to see, you know, that they'll be able to watch the chef as he prepares his creations. All of the cabins on board have their own private ensuite bathrooms. And if you are traveling with your friends or family, you can charter the boat or you can book a cabin for your clients. We've got some great special offers at the moment that you can take advantage of for your clients. So they can save up to 2,770 euros if they charter the barge, or 990 euros per cabin. The other thing that we have is that we've launched a dedicated new brand, which is called Barge Travel Connection. And if you book a cruise through this new brand before the end of the month of January, you'll win a $100 voucher. So very exciting things there. So for more independent travelers, we also offer self-drive cruising along the Canal du Midi, where clients become captains of their own boats, which is very exciting, and they can really discover the region as they wish. One of the fantastic things about this experience is that no license is needed, so clients have the freedom to stop wherever they like and almost wherever they please. They can go wine tasting, they can explore the medieval fortress of Carcassonne, for example, or they can cycle along some of the charming tow paths along the canal. Bikes are also available to book to have on board with French Travel Connection. If clients book one bike, the second one they have is free. And again, we've classed our boats from 3-star to 5 stars. All of them have separate sleeping cabins. They're all fully equipped in terms of the kitchens that are on board, and they all have bathrooms. So that's it from me. We do have a bit of time now for some questions. We find that these questions have been the ones that have come up quite a lot with our travel agents. So Katia, would you mind telling us when the best time is to come and visit the L'Occitanie region, please?
Sure, Bryony. Thanks for this question. So the best time to come and visit our region will either be spring from April to June, or autumn from September to October. The Mediterranean climate is still warm and you have delightful colors which are decorating the landscapes. And at this period, you avoid the rush of summer holiday makers.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Katia. And then another question that we seem to have quite a lot is, are the main cities and sites easily accessible?
Yes, definitely. For instance, when you are in Montpellier, which is one of the main cities of the region, it only takes you 1 hour and 30 minutes if you want to go to visit the medieval city of Carcassonne that you can see on the screen, or 1 hour and 30 minutes to reach Perpignan, which is on the Spanish frontier. 30 minutes to go to Nîmes, and 45 minutes to go to the Pont du Gard, UNESCO as well. And Montpellier, Toulouse, because Toulouse is a new capital of the region, is like 2 hours drive out as well. So it's very easy to go through Occitanie, I mean.
Okay, great. And just one final question for you, Ketja. How can I include the region in a package if I'm a travel agent?
Okay, so your clients can, for instance, land in Paris. They can stay a few days. Then they can take the TGV, you know, the high-speed train, and 3 hours later they arrive in Nîmes, from where they can spend a minimum of 4 and 5 days in the region to be able to discover the main spots. And then they can either fly back to Australia from Nice Airport. You know, Nice is only like a 3 hours drive from Montpellier. You have Nice-Sydney via Dubai with Emirates, or Nice-Sydney via London with British Airways and Qantas. They also can fly back 3 hours drive from Montpellier from Barcelona. You have Barcelona-Sydney via Dubai with Emirates as well. And yes, so but the main thing will be to remain in the area at least 5 or 6 days, and then start with Paris, do Occitanie, then go back to the French Riviera, or go back to Spain if you want to visit Barcelona. So this will be how I will advise people to include Occitanie in a package.
Great, thank you so much for those tips, Ketja. Okay, so Anaïs, if I can hand over to you now to talk to us about the lovely prize that you could all win. Anaïs, do I have you there?
Sorry. Thank you all for, thank you ladies first for the presentation, and thank you all for participating today. I hope this presentation will help you sell the destination Sud de France to your clients, as it's a really amazing one. As promised, the first 50 of all of you who registered will receive a $50 voucher L'Occitane very soon. So we will be in touch by email and send those to you before Christmas.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Anaïs, and thanks to you as well, Ketja. Merci to you all for registering and for joining us today. It was a real pleasure to have you all on board, and we wish you a lovely rest of the day. Au revoir. Merci beaucoup.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Merci.